Were we on there? Did we do it?
I think we did it. We did it. It's pretty great.
Hell yes.
Yeah, someone asked me the other day, they're like, you doing a clap sync? You clap sync in this podcast? And I was like, hell yeah, we're clap syncing it.
Oh, somebody asked you that in real life?
Yeah, I felt like...
What a nerd question.
Hey,
quick question. You guys doing the clap sync? Damn right we are.
I just thought like...
It's the only way we know how.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was just like, I'm so legit.
Take it or leave it. So it's how we sync it up.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to I should just like buy us like the clap things like from like the, what do you even call those things?
One of those like, yeah, the director clap thingies.
Yeah, the actual one.
I have one, or I had one, and I won it for Most Likely to Be Famous in grade 12.
Oh my God, where did you win that?
High school. And,
good for you.
Yeah, and then Brendan, like one day when we were moving, he's like, we're just going to throw this out. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, what is he, crazy?
I know.
Just throw that out willy-nilly.
I know.
You earned that shit.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. It was like the popular kids were like Most Likely to Be Famous. And I was like, whoa, you guys can see me? Cool.
I never won anything in high school. Like nothing. I didn't win any award ever.
But you need to understand, like, I'm competitive and award oriented. Like, I'm like, what do I need to
act
win?
like my feelings weren't hurt by this. They kind of messed me up. The fact that I didn't win Best Dressed at prom when I was bold and wore a very orange dress.
Wow.
It was outlandish, but I was feeling it, and it looked great. I know it sounds questionable, but it was a great dress. I was also really pissed that I didn't win class clown. I was really pissed about that.
Really?
The girl that won it was a total bitch. Like, she wasn't funny. She was just, like, mean. And she was, like, I think she, like, bullied everybody. I was like, she's not funny. She's just mean. Those are different.
That is different. That's a regular girl hot tip right there. Funny and mean, very different.
I think that is a very hot tip. I mean, you were out today teaching improv to kids who seem to kind of have their lives together. Maybe not.
They really do. Like, it was my first class meeting them, and let me tell you, they know so much. And, like, so aware of who they are, and, like, didn't care. Do you think
all kids know so much, or is it just these kids in LA that are, like, privileged and see what's happening in the world?
I feel like all kids know what's going on, and I'm always obsessed with knowing their perspective on the world. Because it's just, like, it's so wise. It's so wise.
Well, don't you feel like a lot of times if you're getting, like, their perspective on the world, they're probably giving, like, their parents' opinion on the world?
Oh, I mean, for sure.
Or is it not? I don't talk to any kids, so I don't know. I'm literally just asking you questions about this.
Well, my nephew is, like, the smartest boy I've ever met. I'm not even saying that because he's my nephew. But, like, and my brother is, like, the dumbest person I've ever met. And that's his dad. And I'm just like, genetics, it can't be blamed for everything. I was like, this kid's a whiz.
No. Oh, yeah.
He's like 4.
I'm much smarter than my mom and my dad.
You're smarter.
Yep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
better looking.
You know what? Someone said to me, my friend Craig, he saw a group photo of me, like I was with friends, and he was like, man, you really look like your mom. And it really bummed me out.
People tell me I look like my mom all the time. If we ever take like a picture together, they're like, oh my God, you guys are like twins. Is that your sister? Like, people say that to me all the time, and I don't feel like my mom and I really look alike.
Oh, really?
I mean, I get it. I do get it. We obviously have similarities. She birthed me from her canal.
Yeah.
I look a little bit like her.
Of course.
But, it's like, you know, a bit of a departure. I'm like my mom's very tiny.
Oh, really?
She's like 4'11". She's really like a short little thing.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, she's got tiny little hands. It's weird.
Oh, she's got a little Trump hand, huh?
Did you see that McDonald's tweet, by the way?
Oh my God, but apparently they're like, we're hacked. I'm like, no, someone had some wine and tweeted.
Everyone's been hacked. Get off it.
I know, everyone. I've been hacked too.
Actually, there was a bunch of celebrities that were hacked into their Instagrams and their Twitter accounts and their iClouds or whatever this week. And out of like a moment of like kind of panic, I went into like just see like what pictures I had. I was like, is there anything weird on here that people shouldn't see? I had like the most like racy thing I had was like screen grab conversations of arguments with my mom.
Oh, those are great. I love those.
I deleted those. But I like texted John. I was like, hey, I just want you to know you and I have a pile of adorable pictures. We're very cute.
Oh, see, that's nice.
A lot of cute pictures, yeah.
That made me think of like what I have on my phone, and it's just up close pictures of like zits that are happening on my face.
Yeah.
You ever
a lot of dog pictures, some landscapes.
Oh, totally.
Like a bunch of like really horrible didn't make the cut selfies.
I will say that Brendan and I had an evening where we were just really bored, and I was having some wine, and we really leaned into the slow-mo cam.
I love this. Do you do it with the dogs?
I haven't done it with the dogs, but we Brendan did like this huge karate kick. I was like falling onto the couch. It was a real, and then like I was like, should we post these? And Brendan's like, we should burn these. Like no one wants to see this. Especially looking at the timestamp, it's like 8:30, and he's like doing these kicks, and I'm like, we need to figure it out.
Mind. I thought that was a real hot shot because this week I went and got the iPhone 7, so I've been like messing around with like the portrait.
Oh, hello.
Version on there. It's pretty good. I got some. It was funny because I had to go into AT&T to go switch my phone over, and I was there for like what felt like 36 hours.
Yeah.
And like John was like popping in, trying to wait for me. Then he'd like go across the street into like another store, and he just came back in and was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah,
like he was so mad about the situation, so I'm like trying to like take pictures of him. He's just like angry pictures of him like in portrait mode. They're very beautiful.
You're like, anyways,
they worked out lovely.
Anyways, I'm leaving my job. I'm a photographer now. It's all kind of panning out.
Finally.
Well, it makes me think because like I need to update my Instagram because there's like this like Etsy shop I follow, and they were like, hey, like if you're like an influencer, like let us know because you know we have all these cute shirts and like we'll showcase you. And I was like, oh,
great.
My life's not working out. Like also I have the time to submit. And then they just responded with like, you're very funny, but no. And I was like, oh.
No, they did not.
Oh, I was told no. I was given a coupon code and I was like, I'm not buying this. But
go to hell.
But then I was really embarrassed that I had like submitted and was like, hey, check out. But they were like, we loved your YouTube channel so much, Bachelor. I was like, oh no.
I've done that to a couple different people where I'll like see like I've like DM'd a couple people like, hey, I'd like to try, like I'd like to wear your clothes and like support or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, just no response.
Oh.
I'm like, how rude.
I mean, I don't blame them because it's like my Instagram is not like me against a pink wall, like wearing cute things. Mine. It's like burger, like farting in someone's face and like a bag of chips on the kitchen floor. Like, I'm like, it's a gross sort of like, and my Instagram stories are strange. I was like, I get it, but like, send me a shirt.
My Instagram has zero integrity. Like none. Like it's dumb. It's like, it's random. Like I'll go like weeks when I feel like I don't post anything, and then one day I'm like 5 different pictures, and I think that I'm like rolling with social media. And I started using the Instagram stories.
I saw.
I was like, hey, maybe I should try this.
Yeah.
And I use it for one day, and I like announce it to everybody. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be on the bandwagon. I'm doing the videos, and then I don't. I'm full of shit.
I should say I watched your Instagram stories, and I thought they were great because it was like, oh, just flying. I'm just going to New York, like waiting for my flight. And I was like, what a cool
Super
life.
Cash.
Where mine's like, I'm wearing the same sweater for 4 days, and
No, but you know what? I was thinking about this today because I saw your Instagram stories today.
Oh, you did?
And I really liked your Instagram stories.
Oh, thank you.
I do, yeah. I saw your stories, and what I like about them is like you get Stacey on them.
Yeah. It's just
where
me.
I see some other people's Instagram stories, and I'm like, who are you? What are you doing?
It's too much.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Whenever, like, it's just terrible. Or people just, like, hold the phone and just like try to find like their angle, and then like that's the Instagram story.
Dude,
what?
No, I mean, I learned long ago.
I don't like that.
Like even when I remember first getting Facebook, and like when I found out you could get tagged in photos, and those are always the ones you look like total dog shit in.
Of course.
And I just was like, well, that's how I look. I just was like, tag away. So, I mean, if I could...
That's me.
Yeah.
Drink it up.
So that's what it is. You're just getting...
Yeah, I feel like when I see... Because on my phone, I haven't updated all my apps again, so I don't have, like, Snapchat on there, which, again, I'm, like, super spotty on. I'm like, yeah, I'll try these filters. Like, I was, like, in, like, a doctor's office this week, and, like, then I'll be like, I'm going to get back on Snapchat.
Of course.
And then I leave the doctor's office, and I never open it again. But sometimes, like, nosily, I'll be like, oh, like, has Kate Hudson posted anything I need to know about?
She slowed down. I really like her. She slowed down.
She did slow down.
Everyone
and then she just posts pictures of Fabletics, whatever. I'm off of it.
You're on it. What are you talking about? This is your best friend.
I should support my best friend,
yeah.
Right?
I mean, I'm not going to give up on Busy Phillips and Casey Wilson. They're my best friends.
I like watching Kate Hudson's Instagram stories, or her Snapchats. I also like Chrissy Teigen's. Hers are usually pretty good too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she's got some good ones.
That's a good pull. I would not even have thought to have followed her.
What?
I know.
You don't follow her on anything?
I just don't think I fundamentally like her.
No, I think you're wrong. She's pretty great.
Listen, I'll give it a go. I've got the time.
Take her for a spin.
I'll take her for a spin. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I need someone new.
I think the best part of her social media is the way she just like claps back at trolls.
See, which is super great. But it's just like everyone always says that her love with John Legend is so pure, and it just seems too perfect.
And I'm not going to lie. I have actually thought about how I would react if it was like Us Weekly, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, he banged the maid, and now whatever.
Would you be surprised?
I think I'd be a little heartbroken the same way I was when Gavin and Gwen broke up. I was really upset about that.
We've talked about it.
Kind of messed me up.
Oh, I was over it.
I needed to take a break.
Well, and he cheated on the nanny, right?
Yes.
Oh man,
what an idiot.
We should do an episode just called Cheaters, and we should break down the biggest cheaters.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Oh, I've got a lot to say about Ben Affleck. Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
okay,
really?
We'll do Cheaters.
Do you have like a scoop?
Well, no, but it's just like he was like cheating on Jen, and then Jen. We're on first name basis.
Jen. Other best friend.
But she went like I think it was Vanity Fair. She had an interview and was just like, when he shines his light on you, it's very warm, and when he doesn't, it's very cold. And I was like, this guy's a piece of shit.
Ew, he turns into Batman.
Yeah, he turns into Batman. A shitty Batman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gross.
And he's also messed up his face with Botox. So I'm like curious about him. I'm like, where is he
at?
What?
Screw him. Michael Keaton was and always will be the best Batman.
Oh my God. Do you find him attractive still?
Yes, I do. Very much so.
I love how we're about to
talk. Babe.
He is a babe. Michael Keaton.
Oh my God.
Oh, total babe. I like his voice. I mean, what are you going to tell me? He's not a good looking man? Get out of here.
No, he's a good looking man. He's very charming.
Oh.
He has a ton of range, way more than Ben Affleck.
Oh my God, than he could ever have.
Range. Think of Multiplicity.
I loved Multiplicity.
What a great movie.
If you don't know that movie, check it out. It's good.
Oh my God, if you've not seen, yes, please take the time. It's got to be on Netflix. If not, just iTunes it. Pay for it. Pay the $3.99. It's worth it.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I would say that like Ben Affleck, if he's not doing a movie about Boston, I don't care.
Yeah. Same with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, except Mark Wahlberg, I feel like doesn't realize he's in a movie, so he's just always shocked. Yeah, there's like a clip of him on YouTube or something where it's just him reacting in the movie. What's that movie about the aliens and he's in it? It's just him going, what? Freaking aliens?
I don't know.
What's happening? I think it's called The Happening. And he's like, what's happening?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the like M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's a YouTube like compilation of him just like genuinely and earnestly reacting. And I'm like, he doesn't know this is fake.
I actually saw an interview with Hugh Jackman when he was doing that like whispering game with Jimmy Fallon, and his word was M. Night Shyamalan, but he like didn't know how to say his name. He's like, M. Night Shyamalan. He just kept saying it wrong. Oh,
Hugh Jackman.
I also just want to give a quick shout out to the movie Patriots Day that did we talk about that movie?
I don't know. First of all, that's the lamest sentence I've ever heard in my entire life.
But it was a really good movie. I cried a lot in it.
Okay, honestly, I think the only time I've talked about Patriots Day is when I put it in the DVD player and then I returned it to Blockbuster.
I liked it. I went and saw it in theaters.
Wait, isn't Heath Ledger in it? Is that what you're talking about? Heath Ledger?
No.
What's Patriots Day?
The Marky Mark movie about the Boston shooting, the Boston Marathon shooting or bombing.
Wait, what? Oh, I don't know that. I don't know this movie.
It's Patriots Day, right?
No, I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to Google it right now.
I'm sure you're right. I don't recall this. And I also I think you're the first person to ever say, Mark Wahlberg brought me to tears.
Yes, I know.
There's no way.
Great performance. It was really the people at the end. It wasn't so much Marky Mark. It was at the end.
Okay.
But what a movie. Underrated. And I feel like you would see it and you would have the reaction that you just had. And you'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I need to see this.
Really?
But then you see it and it shakes you.
Whoa.
Shakes you up a little bit.
You guys,
I know.
Sometimes on this podcast we just press play. And I'm telling you, I'm now a different woman here.
Yes. I hope we all are. Also, I just want to give another quick shout out to the man that asked if his period was also going to sync up with all of the other regular girls.
I know, yeah.
I hope so.
It happened.
I don't know what that would entail, but I hope so. And please send us a detailed update.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Sometimes I'm just
I want to know what it's doing to your ovaries.
Is it making you, curl up in a ball on the couch, just covering yourself in ice cream? I hope it does.
Have you started drinking rosé?
Ooh, let me tell you, I've started to drink rosé, and people they really think I'm classy, I think, when they see me.
Really? I feel like people scoff at rosé, and I really like rosé. I feel like people, my nanny used to drink rosé, and it was like her classic thing,
it's
and
classy.
I love rosé. The sweeter, the better. I want a shitty, sweet rosé. I love that stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Why, you like it dry?
I think so. I mean, like, I think it's because I grew up drinking Arbor Mist.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm like, no
that'll
thanks.
do it.
Oh, yeah. And also, like, I'm getting hangovers from white wine. I think I have to switch to red, but then I get the goblin
it's the sugar.
mouth. Yeah.
I know, it's the sugar that gets you, and that's why. So this week I wasn't supposed to be drinking, which obviously went super well. And I went to Walgreens and tried. They had like the barefoot bubbly, the rosé.
Love.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
It's so great.
Yeah. Barefoot is like undeniably very good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So, but I got concerned because I was like, well, I should get something that I didn't want to get like a bad headache from. And I was like, well, if I get like really cheap white or pink wine, it's going to mess me up. It will, but it was the only option. Is there like a medium road rosé?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if they are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If you know, tell us, because I'm down.
Please tell us.
Because, yeah, I don't know. Like, and I've tried to this week, we got some whiskey, and I've been doing that.
Yes. And how do you feel about it?
Let me tell you, guys listening, and to Renee's, a little glass of whiskey at the end of the night with I take a lot of ice. Am I a full woman? Absolutely. Like, I feel like I've had a day. A little bit of whiskey. It's nice.
Do you just drink it on the rocks?
Yeah, I do.
You're a bad bitch.
Hell
You're
yeah.
a bad, nasty bitch.
You heard it here, and it's official. Yeah, I sip it, and I just feel like a goddamn delicious woman.
Oh my God. So I thought I was cool because it took me a while to start liking whiskey. And it was like, it was the same way I was about like wanting to like olives. I was like, I don't like olives, but if I just keep eating them, maybe I'll start to acquire a taste.
Right.
And I did.
Olives are great.
I like olives now.
Yeah.
This was many moons ago. But with whiskey, it took me a while to start liking it, and now I love it. But I just have like Jack with Diet Coke. I don't do it on the rocks.
Oh, but that's because it's Jack.
I need to upgrade.
Yeah, but you need to do like a Jameson. If you get a Jameson, that's a good start. That's a good like I could not do Jack Daniels on the rocks. I don't think I could do that.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like Jack for some reason just hits me funny. But if that's just me.
I feel like Jack has like. It's like spicier, which I would like. Like Jameson is like gasoline.
No, you think? I think the opposite.
Kind of.
Well,
so our neighbors, we got new neighbors that moved in next to us that like fly helicopters, and we thought they were like they were like do like the Grand Canyon tours.
Cool.
We thought they were like just like crashing at this house next to us. But they leaned over our fence on Friday night, and they're like, hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. Can we do a shot of Jameson with you? And I was like,
that's so nice.
I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
And then jumped up, and I was like, yeah, sure. You can't say no to a neighbor leaning over your fence to do a shot. You can't.
That's the nicest way to meet a neighbor.
Totally. Got to break the bread.
Got to break the bread.
Do it. But it was Jameson, and I was actually very surprised that I didn't want to vomit. I haven't done a shot. I can't tell you last time I just did a shot.
The last time I did a shot was when I turned 30. Brendan had a small gathering for me at a bar, and I had to go home. It was tequila. It was tequila, and I had to go home.
It messes you. Oh, tequila will take you for a ride.
Although I will tell you, and I don't know if I talked about this last week, is I went to this cabin and brought margarita mix, but I mean like not pre-made.
The cabin.
We did tequila, triple sec, and fresh lime juice.
Oh, like a true skinny margarita.
Yes, I was Bethany Frankel. The cabin was the Real Housewives of New York. And let me tell you, I'm like, I need tequila in my house. Like, I think I'm gonna just kind of make the shift off of the beer. Well, the beer's too much. I get too puffy. I don't
have beer that much anymore either.
It's a treat now.
Yeah, it's a total treat. I like after like a good like hike, or sometimes you earn it and you're like, I want a cold beer. Like then I'm in. That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. So now I'm like, I think I'm gonna start doing some skinny margs and some whiskey and just become a real woman.
Have you ever gone to Twin Peaks for a beer?
No, what is that? Is it in LA?
So Twin Peaks is, I think they're kind of everywhere. They're all over the US, but it's kind of like Hooters, but they're dressed in like lumberjack kind of outfits.
Oh my God.
But they run their like draft beer comes to like this like cold thing. I can't remember what degree it's served at, but it's like always really cold with like chunks of ice in it.
Whoa.
It's awesome.
I want to go there.
You have to like deal with like scantily clad women, but it's worth it.
I mean, I used to go to the Hooters in Toronto and just drink Smirnoff Ices.
Oh, Hooters is great. What great wings.
They're good wings. Although,
They are good wings.
I mean, they're good wings. And it's funny enough that that's what we're talking about, because our theme for this week is the opposite of what we were talking about.
I was literally going to continue talking about whiskey for another like 45 minutes. Maybe we can do a whole podcast about whiskey.
We should go to a whiskey tasting.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun. I had a friend of mine took her boyfriend to where they make Jack Daniels in Tennessee and did like the tours there.
Oh my God.
But I would love to do that. That would actually be super fun.
We're adding to the regular girls wish list here.
I'm writing it down underneath dreams.
Yeah, that's happening later this week. We're going to talk about our dreams
and whiskey.
But this week we thought we would talk about wellness. Because
we are authorities on the subject.
Well, I think that you and I love a good fad, and we like to know what's going on, and we like to just dip the toe in what everyone else is doing, because why not?
Because you never know which one's going to stick for you.
You're absolutely right. Because
you never know.
Because I got really into CrossFit, and now maybe I watch the CrossFit Games, and maybe I have to watch them by myself because Brendan thinks I'm a freak. But I
can't picture you just sitting down and watching the CrossFit Games in your Sriracha t-shirt.
I'm wearing a Sriracha t-shirt.
After teaching your improv class to children, you have to watch a CrossFit Games.
My life, I'm so confused. That's why I'm getting Reiki done on Wednesday. And I told the girl, and if you guys are don't know what Reiki is, that's fine because you're normal. And I'm a weirdo. Reiki is like essentially, I have to look it up because I just heard she did it and I was like, I'll do it too. Like I was just like, I'm in. But it's like
I've heard all about it and I've seen them like offer it like after yoga classes and stuff, but I don't know what it is either. So please tell me everything you know about it.
It's happening on Wednesday, so I will do an update. So essentially it's like about realigning your chakras, or like they basically like go over your body and see your chakras. And they find out like where like what chakras are like kind of depleted, what are strong, and they kind of like help you rebalance. And so
how do they tell? By energy or like by your vibrations or something?
Yeah, so this girl can read that, and I know it sounds like hippy dippy, and that's because it is. I'm willing to just go there.
100%.
But so she got certified. So this woman is certified, and I was asking her the other day like what it is, and she's like, well, essentially like you and I will just meditate together. And she has done it with another person, and he was telling me that she has
a person that you are not willing to claim as your friend.
No, I know him. We're in a writers group together. Heyo, if you guys are hiring. But I was like, oh, and he said that she said things about him that she would not have known, and she was calling things about like this is what's happening in your life and whatever. And I told her, I'm confused and I'm on a precipice of change, and I'm excited to see what you call.
What great verbiage.
Thank you. Well, I read a lot of self-help. That's what we're going to delve into today.
The precipice of change. Damn, suck on that.
I know. I mean, 9 a.m., I'm teaching improv. Then I'm like, ooh, I have to watch the CrossFit Games. And then tonight, I'm going to film some slow-mo stuff. So I'm getting Reiki done, and I'm super in, but I was bringing it up last night, and someone said, I don't have time for your witchcraft.
I can't disagray with them. I mean, it is some hoodoo, voodoo stuff. I get where they're coming from. So how is Reiki different from just going to like a psychic?
It's because it's meditative. So it's like you lay down, and then it's kind of like a lot of people believe that Reiki can heal and does healing. So like some people like Reiki their animals and like has cured ailments. So they claim.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, some people.
I want a Reiki blue.
Yeah, you could. It's all about like focusing the energy, and like, I back in the day, like maybe like over 15 years ago, I knew a girl that was like a Reiki master.
What?
A girl at this office I worked at. Not 15 years ago.
So how do you like, I feel like it's one of those things like either you have the gift for it or you don't, but can you go and just like figure it out?
Listen, all these questions and more, I will ask her on Wednesday. So,
Okay. Yeah. I want you to ask her like, maybe ask her before or after, not during, because during you just have to get your Reikis right or your chakras right.
I know it's going to be silent. Although I did get Reiki done once in Toronto. I went twice, and all of a sudden, like when I was walking home to my apartment, all these stray cats started following me.
Shut up! I'm not. You're like Selena Kyle. You turn into Catwoman.
I know, and I don't even like cats. I mean, and they were following me, and they were like into me, like I was petting them and stuff. And Brendan's like, "How was your voodoo?" And I was like, "Well, all these cats are following me."
Whoa.
I know.
They could sense they were getting your speed. Yeah. That's crazy.
And this girl doesn't really know me well, so I'm just curious what she's going to say about me. I'm excited.
So is it a one-on-one session or is it like a class?
No, it's one-on-one. I saw in her I think in her room it's like a massage table thing. So I think you like lay on there. It's like a full legit thing. It's fully legit. God. Yeah, so she's certified. She's just like getting like practice done. Like,
Wow. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear about it. I want to hear how, like, because especially to like realign your chakras. You have 7 chakras, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know where I read that. I was reading something about chakras at one point.
I believe.
I clearly did not finish the literature. However,
I mean, do you believe in
I wonder how you like resource them.
I know, because I mean, like, there's like obviously certain chakras that people are strong in, like, you know, and some that you're not. So
I know, like, what there's like the one in your like forehead. There's one in like your throat. There's one in your vagine.
Yep.
Where are the other ones? Your stomach? Probably?
There's got to be a stomach, and it's like, so, you know, people will have like, and like the throat chakra means something. So if you have like a really tense, like sometimes I'll feel like I'm really like limiting my like throat chakra, and it's like, obviously, I don't know what that means. I'll have to look into it and report
I think
back.
the chakra one is, I mean, it obviously has to do with like your language, but I think that one has to do with like a lot of like emotional stuff is the throat one, I think.
Really?
I think.
I'm looking it up right now.
I feel like that might be right, but I don't know. I'm glad you're looking it up.
I am.
You can tell me if it's not. But I feel like I remember reading something that's like kind of what it is.
So you've got your root chakra, which represents our foundation and feeling grounded, and that's at the base of the spine.
Okay.
And emotional issues is survival issues such as financial independence, money, and food. Which, so I guess that's in your back. And then the sacral chakra is lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel, which we called, and that's like your pleasure, sexuality, abundance, sense of abundance, which makes sense. Yeah. Solar plexus, our ability to be confident and in control of our lives, is the upper abdomen. So when people, maybe that's like acid reflux if we...
Oh. Do you have acid reflux?
Only sometimes. And when my life is in peril.
And I just can't keep it down.
And throat chakra is our ability to communicate. So when we
my God, I'm so smart.
Yeah. So, and like when you're crying and stuff and you're like, because you can't talk. I don't know. And third eye is our ability to focus and see the big picture.
Okay.
And then the crown chakras on your head, it's our ability to be fully connected spiritually. And let me tell you, that thing wants to be centered. It's not. So
it's trying to find its place. It's trying to root down. It's having a hard time.
Do you think people are going to think I'm psycho now?
It's okay. No, it's fine because I think I think that it's normal.
You just talk
because I mean, you and I do like to kind of check in on things. I like to find different websites that will tell me of these different fads and trends, and I'm like that. Whether it's like a wellness thing, whether it's how I should be doing my hair. Yeah. Well, too many times I'll click on a link and they're like, "This is the product you need." I'm like, "Send it to me right away."
Oh, me too.
I do it all the time.
Well, you just read a book that I have been dying to read.
Yes.
Which is like a way of living. So you explain what this is, because this is what's going on with you.
It's called hygge, and it's this whole way that the Danish people live.
Love.
And a lot of it has to do, so there's like a whole breakdown. I'm only about halfway through the book. And I first came across this when I was in Glasgow. I was in Scotland. And I went to this bookstore and they had these books everywhere. Like they had like 4 or 5 different ones from like, I guess like dominant authors on like the topic and whatever. And another friend of mine had bought one when we were there, and I asked him about it the other day, and he said he like actually fully rearranged his apartment to go with the hygge lifestyle. So what it is, a lot of it is to do with lighting and feeling comfortable. So apparently Danish people, the Danes, which I didn't know that's what they're called.
Me neither.
The cutest name.
I know.
So Danes light more candles than anybody else in the entire world by a long shot.
Love that.
Yeah, so they always have they had like all these different polls, and like the largest number of it was like 10 to 15 candles like going at a time.
Really?
They have candles going in their schools, in their boardrooms,
that's so nice.
Like in their offices and stuff, just to like create that peacefulness. But I guess there's something to do with that specific lighting, and the whole idea of hygge is, I guess it kind of translates to like to being comfortable and being comforted. So, but they also use it as like a verb. So they will like say me and you were going to hang out. It was like me, you, Brendan, and John, and a couple other people. We'd be like hyggeing, and we'd just be like in a close group where you're just hanging out. And like the idea is that it's all like close people that are hanging out, and nobody's dominating the conversation and like being about themselves or bragging about anything that they've done or anything like that. There's like blankets that they have, like socks to be like super cozy.
Really?
Having a fireplace on, like preferably it's raining outside.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, it's this whole concept. And But yeah, they try to apply it to so many different things. And I guess like the word that they used that we can refer to from Canadians is when we call something is homie.
Oh.
Which I don't know if other people use that word or not, but we use that.
Homie, yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically just like setting up your house, and there's this one light designer, which of course I have a new phone, so I don't have his name in my phone. It was like Paul something, but he's like this really great light designer from wait, he's Danish.
Okay, we'll just quickly move on there. I can't help you. I wish everyone could have seen your face.
Like light. Yeah, I'm like, anyways, just put up a little bleep on that part.
Yep.
But he had designed all these lights that are supposed to make the most comforting. And I guess like even if you go into like a dorm room of somebody that's living on like a shoestring budget, they'll make sure that their lighting is good. Like that's like one of the main things, that they don't ever have like overhead UV lights. It's all really a lighting thing. And I think like, I could be wrong. If anybody is Danish and listening to this, please let me know.
Yeah.
Or if you are an authority on the subject, they don't use there's like specific lighting that they don't use, and there's something else too that I'm missing that goes with it. But anyways, it's very interesting. It's basically just living your life comfortably. But the only thing that's really hard about it is that if you move to their area, it's hard to make friends because people are not inclined to bring you into their small circle of hoogahing. But once you're in for life. But they don't just welcome new people in because it messes up their comfortable mojo.
Well, let me tell you, if you're Danish and you're listening, invite me over. I'm fun. You'll like it.
Yes, you'll love it.
Oh my God, I'll bring snacks. It's a good time.
What would be like your go-to snack if you were trying to like get in the inner circle of a group? Okay,
so it's gonna have to be like, I might make like a vegan cheesecake or something, like something decadent that's nice.
Yes. What about like a good like mac and cheese?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Everyone likes mac and cheese. Unless you're lactose intolerant, you could make a version, but it would suck.
I mean, like a friend of mine made potato salad for me the other day, like when we were all together, and I was like, I'm in love with you. It was just delicious.
Potato salad's so good. My mom was at our house, and I've gone through this weird like egg salad kick. I'm really into egg salad these days.
It's good.
She made the best egg salad before she left, and it was just the best.
I mean, like,
especially when you're drinking rosé.
Oh, and you know what else is like I really like is pancakes. When people like make you pancakes.
Yes, a good pancake or like good French toast.
Oh yeah,
that's some good comforting stuff.
I will say that like I have like my lady friends, my gal pals are really good at like a good brunch where you're just like, this is the best, and you're like all in sweaters and you're just like, this is
so good,
ideal.
Just having, especially like if you're like watching like a good nostalgic movie, you've got good music playing, like anything that kind of creates that like great atmosphere. I guess whatever that means to you.
I just don't think I'm classy enough. Like Brent and I have like looked around our apartment recently, and I'm just like, everything we own is garbage. It's disgusting. The dogs have ruined our couch. Like we can't even invite people over. All of our plants are dead because it was the winter here in LA and we don't get light. I'm like, this place stinks. And also the snacks I really enjoy are super trashy, like white powdered donuts. Like who's gonna be friends with me?
Oh my God, you know what, those have never been something that's been on my radar, but lately they've been on my radar.
Dude, they're so good.
The Girl Guide cookies are still in my house and going strong.
Are you putting them in the freezer?
No, but they're not Thin Mints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one that's like a s'mores one that's amazing.
Oh, you were saying.
And then there's the peanut butter ones.
Oh,
they're so good. But yeah, anything that's like comfortable like that, like sign me up. That's all I want to do. There's something, and you can probably relate because when you're out in LA, the weather's beautiful all the time.
Yeah.
And I like a good rainy day, and we don't get them very often.
Love a rainy day.
I like a reason to have to stay inside. So if it even starts like drizzling, I'm like, oh, let's just have like a rainy day, or like it's like your version of a snow day because we don't get them anymore.
It's so nice. My mom is currently knitting Brendan some like socks.
That's the best.
And I'm like, what about me? She's like, I don't have the time.
Oh, no, moms like significant others.
Way better.
Much better.
Yeah.
My mom would knit John anything.
You got to get some socks to go into your new lifestyle.
Totally. Sometimes I think I want to learn how to knit. Is that crazy?
No. See, this is another wellness fad. I got really into crocheting. Honestly, my closet door is open and my craft box, which that could be a whole nother episode of like failed crafts.
I'll put it under whiskey. Dreams, whiskey, and crafts.
Honestly, if you're a TV executive, can you hire Renee and I just to drink whiskey and try and do crafts?
Okay, legit. Why is that like not a show? Can we please? Can we forward this to somebody?
We'll forward it.
I don't know. Someone needs to hear about this. I love that idea.
Obviously, the head of NBC is listening to this. We got a show for you.
Step aside, Martha.
Yeah, it's us. But
I'll serve time. I'm not afraid.
Oh,
I'm a little afraid. I'm definitely afraid. I'm totally kidding.
Oh, that's my biggest fear in life is to go to jail.
Oh my God, I would have a panic attack.
I wouldn't like.
I couldn't handle it.
You know that one murder or not? Yeah, it was a murder with that and the girl. Like she was oh my God, why did I even bring this up? She was in Italy and then Amanda Knox.
Oh my God, what's her name? It's on Netflix.
It's Amanda Knox, right?
Amanda Knox, yes.
Okay, guys, if you're listening to this and you don't know what we're talking about, go watch that documentary.
It's crazy.
They make her seem pretty guilty, but then not guilty. You just don't know. But she's so unemotional.
You kind of sit on the fence. You're like, is she just like socially awkward? Yeah. Like, I don't know.
And then she was in jail for 4 years. That's
damn
bananas. Like, can you imagine just coming home and like your roommate was like murdered and they're like, well, where were you, Stacey? And I'm like, I was eating white powdered donuts. I don't know what to tell you. I was alone, obviously, eating those.
I was drunk in the backyard eating things I'm not supposed to be eating.
Yeah, like in the parking lot of the Menchie's just eating froyo. That's substandard. What am I supposed to say?
I had Aerosmith on in my earbuds. I don't know.
Oh my God, I have been listening to a lot of Aerosmith.
Have you?
This week. Oh, I've been really that we're totally off topic right now, but that music episode really got me going. I was like really looking for new music. It was great. And the recommendations were great too.
I was putting together the post on the Regular Girls website, and I was like pulling down like the certain videos and like trying to decide which music video for each artist I wanted to put up. And what a wormhole that was. Man, oh man.
All right.
So here's the thing to get us back on track that I want to bring up.
Yes.
That I would like to go do.
Yeah.
Is when you go and have your aura photographed.
I was just about to say that to you because truly this week a girl pulled out a photo and said, "This is my aura."
And what does that even mean? I just feel like they look really pretty, but I don't really. I'm sure someone that takes a photo will tell you what they represent and whatnot, but I have no idea.
Well, I had a friend in university, and she could read colors and your aura, and her mom could do it. So, like, that's what her mom was like really good at, like reading the colors of people. And I'm totally into that. I want to know the energy that you're giving off. I'm curious.
Me too.
Because
I would love to know.
Because when I enter a room, like people have like an instant reaction as to who I am. Like so many times I'll go into a store and they're like, whoa, what's your hurry? And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Like, why do you think this of me?
Yeah, because I feel like also sometimes I think my perception of myself is much different than how I'm actually perceived by other people by a long shot.
Of course. Have you ever done that in like an acting class where someone has to like describe you without really knowing you?
No.
Oh, listen, it's a nightmare exercise. It is bad on all fronts. It's never good.
Why do they even do that? I don't even understand what the benefit of that is.
I had it done to me like a couple months ago, and the person was super nice, but they were like, "You're really intense." And I was like, "Why? I've been nothing but kind to you."
Oh my God. I feel like, I mean, it's one thing. I feel like that's just like a skill to teach you how to have like thick skin. Like how is that an acting technique? I think, like tell me about this person other than just like having to describe someone. It's tough.
I think it's to like show what you present. Like how when you walk into a room, how do you act?
I remember taking one acting class with David Rotenberg, and the one where he like puts the camera on everybody and he's like, well, this is your range, this is your hit, this is what you would do. And he was like, you're pretty, but you'll never be beautiful.
Said like a troll under a bridge. Who is that dude to even say that to you?
There was one girl she had done some stuff. She'd already been like working and acting. He's like, you're really beautiful and you're talented, but you really need to be careful with your weight. And then just like moved on and was like, oh my God. He was like just throwing it down.
This man is like not one to not even discuss someone's looks. It makes me like, oh my God, I can't. I'm just like, it's bringing back memories. I think he told me my hit was just Chunky Virgin. I was like, oh, well, I have a boyfriend right now. Thank you very much. And his ponytail is beautiful. So get out of here.
Yeah. Why don't you go write another book?
I know. Screw him.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me tell you what I'm into currently, if you're down.
I'm down.
Are you into manifesting?
So I'm not sure is it like a dream board?
So yes, it's kind of like a vision board, or it's like you can basically have anything that you want. So you basically put it out into the universe and you're like, this is what I want or need. I'm getting a book. I have so many self-help books. Order the book. I got to order the book. But I read an article with Brendan about manifesting money, because like money is such a big thing for people. And this whole article, and I will post it in the Regular Girls thing, where it was just like money is nothing. It has no value over you. It should have no control over you, which is
like a Bitcoin.
Yeah. It's like nothing. I mean, I don't have much money, but it's like, you know, it's just a number, and like you need to. So it was this whole thing about checking your bank account every day and going. It's great. I have some money in there. That's great. But he does this thing, this like test that he did with his young daughter, where like he took her for a walk and he was like, money is everywhere. You can find money anywhere. So his thing was like, you go outside and you start looking for a penny. And you'll just you have to believe like money's out there for you, and you'll start finding pennies. So Brendan started doing it recently, and he's finding dimes like a crazy person. He's like, I'm just gonna find dimes, and he keeps finding dimes everywhere. So it's like to change your mentality that like money and like that sort of like
that it's like not unattainable.
It's unobtainable. Yeah, that's a tough word to say. But this guy was like, in a 6-month period, he went from finding pennies to like $50,000. Like obviously through like a job or something. But it's like, yeah, isn't that crazy?
But he was like opening his mind to the idea of doing that.
Because if you constantly think poor, you will always live poor. And I live poor.
Totally. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my apartment and I'm like, oh, it's garbage. But now reading the book that you've read, I'm like, oh, what if I just got like a cozy blanket and lit some candles? Maybe I would change my perspective.
Totally.
Isn't that crazy?
And I think that is a good point, because it's like, if you... Like, I always used to feel this way, like, when I was auditioning, or when especially when you have, like, a really cool audition, you don't want to tell anyone, because it's, like, this private thing that you want to, like, keep to yourself, and you feel so, like, you don't want to tell people because you think you're going to jinx yourself, or that you're taking it away from yourself. And I've really tried to take that out of, like, my day-to-day of, like, if I'm doing something cool, I want to tell someone that I'm doing, because it actually makes it more real. It gives it legs, and then it becomes it becomes its own real thing.
It's so true. And it's like, so manifesting is also in relation to, from what I'm reading, is like meditation. So it's like meditating throughout your day, and that's what like TMing is. And I almost got into that whole cult.
What's TMing?
TMing is like what all these famous people do. It's like Katy Perry, Ellen DeGeneres, Russell Brand.
Listen, if Ellen does it, I'll do it. I want whatever Ellen has.
Me too. Oh my God. So TMing is, I think it's run by like, oh my God, I'll look it up right now. But it's essentially,
is it like Kabbalah?
No, but it's I mean, so it's a meditative practice where, like, essentially if you want to join this, like, TMing group, because I almost did this and before I realized it was, like, weird, but, like, you pay all this money to learn how to meditate, which you don't have to do. And then when you graduate, they give you a mantra, and that's the mantra that you use throughout the day. So you meditate twice a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, 20 minutes each. And you go over your mantra, and Jerry Seinfeld and all these celebrities, they swear by it.
Jerry does it?
They all do it. Oh,
really?
Do you know who's a real hippie dip? Because this is kind of the theme of the episode, is Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld's into all this stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I would never think that.
Yeah, it's called Transcendental Meditation.
What's the deal with TMing?
Yeah, he kind of dipped his toe into Scientology too.
No, he did not.
Oh, he absolutely did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of Leah Remini's show?
Are you okay? First of all, what did you just call her?
Isn't that her name? Leah, or was it Leah Remini?
No, it's whatever. Leah. It's Leah Remini.
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
No, I'm not saying
that's my defense mechanism when I've done something wrong. I'm like, well, I didn't care anyways. So
well, I just went red in the face. I went red in the face because I feel like I really went in on you on that. But no, but you're making it harder on your mouth, Leah Remini.
Extra syllables.
Leah Remini.
I was saying Remini.
It's Leah Remini. Yeah, but I'm upset. I mean, so okay, look. I just looked up.
I feel like if you watch like a couple episodes of that, you kind of get it. But now she has like a whole other season of it coming out, right?
I mean, I don't want people to think I'm a pure psycho with this whole Reiki and all this stuff business, but like I'm super into Scientology. There's main bloggers who like uncover stuff. I follow it all the time.
Oh, cool.
Between my
I'll do the conspiracy theory list.
I will.
Put it in there.
I will. I am
okay, so So
what?
TMing, and
Yeah.
this is this is something Jerry Seinfeld does. Ellen
yes.
does it.
Yes.
And it's meditating twice a day for 20 minutes, and then each day they give you a new mantra.
No, you get a mantra, and I think like when you go back, like you can take more courses. I'm explaining it really horribly, but like, and it's this like guy that runs it, and I don't know what the guy's name is. David Fincher. He's
David Fincher
or something. Yeah,
I'm thinking of David. Oh,
it might. I mean, like, yeah. Fincher, maybe? I'm the worst. I should have really come more prepared. But yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like really strange. And they say that it like focuses them and it really gets them like focused on what they want, what they need.
So I tried for a second.
Lynch.
Where I wanted to.
David Lynch. David Lynch does it.
Fincher. Of course David Lynch does it.
I know.
Of course he does.
I know.
So because everyone talks about how great meditation is, how great it is for your mind and setting yourself up for the day and tra-la-la. So there's an app called Headspace.
I have that.
Yeah, so
I
was using that for a little bit, but I kept falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
Every time I did it, I would just like fall asleep.
Well,
and it's only like 10 minutes. I didn't make it that far into it.
But are you like laying down? I can also
fall asleep. As soon as I lay down anywhere, I'll fall asleep. I fall asleep all the time.
But what about if you just sat up? Because this whole thing about like TMing, I don't think it's laying down. I think it is sitting up. I don't know.
It is sitting up. And so I've done it before on the plane, which is probably not the best place to do it.
Right.
But when I was like, I had it on my phone, and I was just like, well, I'll try and do it now. But I also went in Sedona. I went to a Buddhist stupa.
Whoa!
And there was this woman that was a Buddhist, and she was teaching us how to meditate. She like sat with us for probably like 30 minutes.
How do you do it?
She basically was saying to like sit in like a comfortable position, but with your feet both on the ground and sitting straight up so that your spine is in line, and just kind of keep your hands on your lap and like keep them folded together or whatever. And she said it was preferable to keep your eyes open and to kind of find a spot that you focus on, and then you kind of think about the person or think about the thing that you want to meditate about. This one was kind of about like sending out like good energy to other people that might need it.
Oh, that's nice.
So it was like thinking about the person you want to send that positive energy out to. So we did that, and she was she kind of walked us through it, and it was very calming, and it was cool.
Right.
But I feel like my mind bounces around too much, but I guess that's the key, is to quiet your mind down and learn how to do that, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Because I think the point of it, especially with this like manifesting stuff, is like, is about imagining the life that you want and what that looks like, and literally, what does it look like? Like, what do you look like in the world? What does your job look like? Like, what are you dressed like? What does your house look like? So it's like really going into that like really specific level of what your life looks like and how it feels and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so is this something that you have to actually go to the class, or can you do like an online thing, or how does it work?
Well, I think that, I mean, you
must have to go, right?
I mean, listen, like, I don't know. This seems like a bit much. Like, you can find stuff like there's apps that teach you how to meditate and all this kind of stuff.
Sure.
Like, I highly doubt that $2,000 teaching you how to meditate is worth it by any means.
Well, I feel like I'd rather take that $2,000 and just get better at yoga.
Yeah. You know, like, teach me how to do a back bend, you know? That's what I want.
Totally. Back bend it up. I want to get into the headstand world. Actually, I don't. I have no interest in doing headstands.
I wish I could just bust it out, but I get what you're saying. But this manifesting is like, it's interesting because it's like you kind of catch yourself. Like, I often catch myself going, I'm not going to get that role, right? And it's like you've already diminished the possibility.
You shut it down.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's like you're giving like, you know, and then I read this book called Big Magic, which is pretty hippy dippy too.
Oh, I loved Big Magic.
Big Magic is amazing. It's changed my life.
Me too. I loved that book.
Yeah.
And I told several other people to read it, and they weren't on board with it, but I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys read this book. It's so, especially with like this stuff with manifesting ideas and putting stuff out in the world, it is unreal.
It's so crazy because it's like the whole, and it's not even it's for creative people, but also even if you're not an actor, you're still creative regardless of what you do. But it's like,
and that's the whole concept, is that we're all creative.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of, actually, I want to reread that book. It's very good.
I was just looking at it on my shelf. I think I'm going to reread it too. Because the idea is like, the ideas are all around us, and we just have to like, if we don't take the idea, then it gets given to somebody else. So that's why it's like, oh man, they stole my idea. It's like, they didn't. You just didn't do anything with it.
Totally. Yes. Oh my God. That you just made everything kind of come back to me about how that stuff kind of works of like having different ideas and spreading an idea from one person to another. And it won't make sense if you have not read the book, but I can remember, and this seems like it's a far cry, obviously, but when I was writing one of the first shows I ever wanted to do, when I worked for Byte TV, I wanted to do a show that was that would have been very similar to what the Sarah Silverman Project was.
Right.
And I had written an episode where I married my dog. I had this whole wedding episode. Like, it was...
Whoa.
And she did that in the show. It
no
blew
way.
my mind. Like, I had, like, written out this whole script. I maybe did... I don't know if I just did, like, the pilot or if I wrote a couple episodes of how I wanted it to be. But that, like, some of the concepts of what I wanted to do. And I think that is also just because I was, like... I was influenced by a bunch of different stuff that like a bunch of other female comedians had been doing.
Right.
But when I saw her thing come out, like after I had thought about this, it tripped me out. It was crazy.
But it's like when stuff like that happens, like I take a lot of shit because I totally believe in all this stuff. Like if like I'm begging Anessa, you know Anessa.
Yeah.
I love how I was like, you know her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
She's amazing. But she has tarot cards and has been reading people's cards and has been accurate on it. Like she read Brendan's cards and like it's accurate. And so like I'm like, how do you just not believe that? Like this like exists. Like the fact that you and I can have the same idea, or you and like you can watch TV and be like, I've written that. Like I tangibly have it in my hand. It's like it's nuts. It's like the universe is a tricky little beast. And for people that are like, that's crap, it's like, no way, man. No way.
No. It's not. Sorry, I'm like messing with my light if that's true.
No, I'm loving it. It's very like it's soft.
Like a murderer.
It's soft lighting. It's nice.
But yeah, kind of the idea is like in Big Magic is that ideas are floating around in the world, and some ideas will be brought to you.
Yeah.
And whether it's writing a thing about marrying your dog, and whether I pick that up or not, or somebody else picked that up, is that these ideas exist and they kind of are dropped onto people, and whether you choose to use them or not. We sound like total hippie weirdos.
I know.
Right now,
well, that's the theme.
True.
It's the theme of the thing.
Yeah, it's a theme. You guys clicked. You're listening. Too bad. This is where we're at.
You're stuck. Buy Big Magic. Rent it. Steal it from a friend. Go to the library. You can get it online for free.
It is such a... I'm actually... I don't even know if I still have my copy because I think I gave it to another friend of mine who did not like it. So I need to get that. I need to order another one.
Big Magic is really good. It's really good. And it's like, yeah, I just thought, well, my perspective needs to change. I just need to like move forward and do stuff and stop being so negative.
Yeah. And I think that everyone's like that. I think a lot of people feel like they don't deserve things.
Totally.
Or that somebody else is more deserving of things. And I think that that's what inhibits people from doing the job they're supposed to do, or being appreciative of the things that they have. It's like everyone feels like they are not deserving of these things that they want.
Like when you catch yourself sitting on a pile of your own clothes crying, saying, Brendan, I have nothing to wear. My life is shit. It's like, I don't know. There's stuff underneath your ass you should probably look at a little bit. You know?
Get through all the pile of clothes. Check them all out.
You got to get through them.
Another thing that I had down here for wellness is red wine.
Oh, yes.
I love red wine. This is not groundbreaking. We all know that red wine's good for you in doses, right?
There's something about a glass of red wine that just really it just really calms you. It just, because that's like a sitter. It's like a sipper, like.
Exactly.
You're not chugging it. It's like a time just to sit and
reflect. It's like you and your whiskey.
Me and my whiskey, you guys. Can you
believe it?
The
only thing different with red wine, though, and I am certainly paraphrasing on this, but there was a doctor that was on Dr. Phil one time that I saw.
Oh boy!
And he had like redone the food pyramid.
Really?
And he was I think he was Greek. Pretty sure he was Greek because he had this whole other system of how Greeks. Did you call them Greek? Grecans?
Oh man, this is a real map episode for us, and we both failed. I'm sweating every time you look at me. I'm like, I can't help you.
It's like when I tweeted during the Oscars, I'm like, oh my God, I love Alicia Vikander. She's French and beautiful. And 10 minutes later, I didn't even check my phone and it dawned on me. I'm like, oh my God, she's not. Why did I think she was French? Why did I post that? And I went back and everyone was like blasting me. She's not French. I'm like, I know. I don't know why I said that. It was so stupid. Anyways, but in his pyramid, he put red wine in his food pyramid, saying that it's good for you. I mean, obviously in doses.
Sure.
Maybe the bottle's not a single serving in
Debatable.
in this world.
In this world. Yeah,
in
this world. Yeah.
But that it's good for you. And like in the same way that like dark chocolate is good for you. It has those antioxidants. eat it. Just have a cube, you'll live.
I will say though, like it is true. I started hiking, which sounds really lame to say, but it is like so nice to like actually, because I have been trying to find my workout thing because I need to work out or I'm turn into an insane person. And I'm not, and hiking has been amazing. And it's also like, oh, I did something physical today. I can have a piece of chocolate. I'm not going to like feel
you don't feel as guilty about it.
Yeah, so you have a glass of red wine, a nice dinner, a piece of chocolate at the end. Like, good night.
That's living.
What a great, you know.
I also I like to do something to earn the treat, whether it's wine or the cold beer.
Because then you really enjoy it.
You appreciate it, and you're like, you're not just like, oh, I can't believe I'm just eating this piece of chocolate. It's like, no, you put in the work, and you deserve to have a thing, you know, within reason, obviously. But I think it's great.
Totally.
Treat yourself. I guess people do treat themselves. I think people either treat themselves excessively or not at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember this comedian, I think it was Lisa Lampanelli, and she described something, and I was like, oh, this is me. She's like, so if I have, like, a good day, like, I'm going to, like, celebrate with ice cream, and if I have a bad day, I'm going to, like, commiserate with ice cream, and I was like, that's me. Like, so totally. I need to sort of pick where I'm at, and so, like, this last month, I've really tried to, like, go, okay, well, like, let's just be a normal human, and it's been great.
I remember being in acting class, and they were one of like the things that they were talking about, like, you know, especially like just in like the world that you live in where like things are hard, you're not booking stuff and you're faced with all this terrible rejection. But it's like when you do something great or you book something or you've done something you feel cool about, is to reward yourself.
Yeah. To
do the thing to reward yourself with it. But then they followed it up very quickly with like, but don't make it food. And I was like, oh. Well, don't be a bummer about it. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
give me that. Sorry, I'm in the city. I'm in Brooklyn, and there's a fire engine coming.
Humble brag. No, okay.
No big deal in my 300 square foot room.
So sick though in New York. There was a girl.
Actually, I guess 300 feet is probably generous for what I'm in right now.
I think there was a girl on Twitter who said something about like taking because we were talking about champagne a lot in the podcast, and like she said you should write when you pop champagne, or maybe it was you who said it, you write
on the cork.
Yeah, so I started writing on the cork, and like we have a container filled, and they're pretty hilarious, some of them, like getting fired like, oh, I love like that. Getting a job, like or like a good audition, like writing it on the bottom of the cork. It's really cool. I highly suggest.
I've got two different I've got the cork from when John and I got our apartment together, like our first like together apartment, and then our cork from when we bought our house.
That's so nice.
But we only have the two of them, but maybe I need to start getting some more. But I guess you can do the same with like wine bottles.
Totally.
Then it'd be like just stupid excuses.
Yeah, totally. but it's kind of funny. Like, you know, when like, you know, you drink your regular wine, like for me it's like a Barefoot or like a Yellowtail. Like I got no palate. But then like, you know, when you like splurge for like the nicer one, then write on the cork. Because like it's all about, you got to celebrate, like you said.
Celebrating things is great, and I actually say that to John a lot. John's not big into celebrating things. He's very like, yeah, whatever. Like he, you know, I think he does like appreciate every day. Like I don't mean that he just like kind of glazes over, but like so for his birthday, I'll always want to do a thing. What like this year for his birthday, there's this, I can't think of what it's called. Frisch's is in Ohio, and they make this like peanut butter pie, and he'd mentioned it before, so I like went on Pinterest and I found the way to make it the right way to like try to make him a thing. And it was just like, you know, it's not costing me a bunch of money. That's it's not a lavish gift, but it's like it's nice to like do things to appreciate and celebrate things. I think everyone should. It's great. I love things like that.
This podcast really took a nice turn.
Right? And I didn't even swear that much this episode.
We didn't at all.
No.
And I bet you were going to feel very calm and zen, much like my improv kids from earlier today.
Do you need my SpongeBob impression now?
That's what the kid said because he knew our presentation wasn't going well. So do you want me just to do SpongeBob? I'll do it. No, but that's the thing I like about, and it's like the hippy dippy stuff is like people always laugh, but it's like if your thing is crystals or whatever, or, you know, like, oh, okay, before I forget, I did get a proper update from one of our listeners. I have to say it because this is crazy. So,
great.
Her name's Becky Harris. Hey, Becky. Thank you.
Becky?
Yeah. Sup, girl. She's like, I started carrying a citrine. She's like, I'm a family law attorney, and I started gaining clients and work. And then she has ones I can't pronounce. So like, I don't know.
Sound them out.
No, one's like shungite. Oh God, this is embarrassing. Citrine, green calcite, sodalite, like clear quartz, all this kind of stuff. And she's like, and according to Maria Shriver's website, if you move citrine to the far left corner of the house, it further improves career and wealth. So she's like, we're trying that this weekend.
Really?
But it's like whether
I wonder
what.
I was gonna say, I wonder if I hope that I pass a crystal shop on my way to Utah.
Oh, you will for sure.
In a couple weeks. I hope so. Like, I want to get on the crystal bandwagon.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's having a great time and great success with it.
I honestly think so. And I think if nothing else, even when people say it's a placebo, it's like if like a $5 clear quartz is going to make you feel like good things should happen to you, then why not just do it? Because that's worth it. And, you know, charge it by the midnight.
It's almost the same thing as manifesting, too.
Totally.
If it puts you in the right frame of mind to believe the thing that's happening,
yeah,
what's the harm in that?
She's getting more clients by it, and it's like, that's freaking amazing. I don't see it hurting anybody. I mean, like, I went to that cabin covered in rose quartz, and I was like, I love everyone here. Everyone's the best. This is the best weekend.
I'm going to do it. I think I really want to like make there must be some ones outside of Vegas that I can go find.
Oh my God. I mean, and
there's got to be a ton of them.
Totally. I'm going to do them too. I'm going to get some crystals and like put them in the far left corner of my house. I like the idea of the
rose quartz all over the house.
Rose quartz all over the house. And maybe a few around the house so you have like good energy around your home.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, it's so great. I love that.
I know.
I planted an orange tree this week too. I'm just putting that out there.
That's real nice. I'd really love a backyard.
It was kind of by accident though, because there's nothing to do kind of has to do with wellness. It's plants and they're in my backyard and they make me happy. But I had what I thought was an orange tree in my backyard because the first time I had it, I know it didn't taste right. And then I got home and realized that now that they've had like a full year to develop, it's because they're oranges. But then they're great. They're really beautiful, nice oranges. But I had bought this lemon tree because I thought they would cross-pollinate to make the lemons taste like lemons, but the lemons are in fact oranges. So now I just have both, and it's great.
Cool. That's really nice.
I guess.
I'd love that. I want like an herb garden and like a big orange tree and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, gardens are great to have like your own like herbs and stuff.
Oh,
like,
get out of here!
Hell yeah, especially like for the amount that like you cook and I cook. Well, I don't cook as much, but I wish.
But you cook like you.
I
can.
enjoy cooking. Yeah,
it'd be so great. I'll manifest it. There, dare I say?
Yes, put it out into the universe.
I'm doing it. Now is it?
I believe you.
Well, yeah, get into it, guys. Manifest.
Get with it.
Start. If anyone.
Is there anything else that we need to say about wellness?
I will say if people out there do meditation and manifesting and it's worked out, let us know. Because we've been convinced now by the crystals. So manifesting, let us know.
Crystals I'm on board with 100%. I'm going to get some in the next few weeks. I will be crystalled up.
Me too.
And also my last nugget of information, and I'm just backing this up one more time, is to definitely get the book Big Magic.
Oh, yes.
If you're into any of the stuff that we've been talking about today, buy the book Big Magic because it's an enjoyable read and it's not like it's not like a self-help kind of book. Like it has like cool instances and like the whole concept of it is great. Definitely Amazon Prime that to your house.
Amazon Prime it, or I just found out you can sign up for your local library and they have the books online.
Oh my God, that's great.
And audiobooks for free online. Are you kidding me?
Do that.
Do that too.
At the library. Do people go to the library enough? Definitely not.
I don't think so. I have some friends who really utilize the library and they get free movies and books all the time.
It's great.
I know. Yeah. So use it.
Get on
and
that
read
library.
It.
Get yourself a library card. Just don't return them later. It'll screw you up. Does it mess up your credit? I don't know.
I hope it doesn't. Oh God. I think I owe stuff.
Think about that.
Try and take me down, Toronto. No. Well, yeah.
Come get me in America.
Find me. Do we have anything else to say? Or I feel very zen now. This is the end.
Yeah, I feel very peaceful about it. I've started taking gummy vitamins. That's the last bit of wellness that I have.
Oh,
gummy
wow.
Vitamins.
Gummy vitamins. Okay. Oh, magnesium helps you sleep, calms you down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my little piece of
information. I like
information.
lavender. I also really like pillow sprays. The pillow spray that they have at Bath & Body Works is the shit.
Is it lavender?
Yeah, it's a little bit of lavender. It's very nice.
Ooh, because I just bought this coconut. You know that coconut shampoo? I got a little one for blonde hair. Give me a break. It's not working. Anyways, I need to get my hair fixed. No, but it smells like lavender, and I feel like a goddess. I'm like, come at me. I know I smell nice.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love lavender smell, and also Aveda has a really great rosemary mint shampoo that also makes you feel like some kind of a goddess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
One last thing that I would like to share is the lavender salt scrub from Trader Joe's. It's like $4, and it's like a salt scrub, and you come out of the shower like oiled up and like soft, and you smell like lavender, and it's $4.
I'm gonna go buy some this week.
It's incredible.
Done.
So let's get a little wellness ghost, and I think that will be it. Oh, also before I forget, people are really digging the idea of a regular girl's fanny pack.
Oh, great.
We need to make that
I
happen.
also really dig that. I love the idea.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I think it's fantastic. I said one person said, I forget why she said she didn't want one, or she didn't want like a flesh colored one. There was some kind of specifics to it.
Oh, really?
It's okay. We'll take the feedback and we'll apply it.
Yeah, we'll take the feedback and apply. Yeah, Renee will have to choose the design. As you know, I'm getting a lot of laughs on the hiking trails, but it's fine.
We need to update your fanny pack. That's it.
We'll talk about it. Okay, so wellness ghost, please.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. You're going to get kicked out of that hotel, no question.
And the rooms are so close. I feel like whoever's next door to me in the next room, like for sure knows that it's me because I work with them, and they're probably like, "What is happening over there?"
My face went
Especially
red.
I can't hear you because I have my headphones in.
Oh God! No, I heard you starting to do it, and I was like, "Wait a second, that's a really small hotel room."
It's super small. Yeah, it's definitely awkward. It's okay.
It's okay. We're dealing with it.
Good.
Yeah, we're manifesting good things.
I'm zen. Nothing can touch me now. Come at me, anyone in this hotel room. I'm just kidding. I'm in Brooklyn. Nobody touch me.
Bye, guys.
No. All right, we'll see you guys next week. We're going to have a great episode of We Don't Know What Yet, but just wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Tell your friends.
Bye.